Welcome back to the Geelong Cricket Show as we're joined by our special guests, Harry Grace, as they call him Hong Kong Harry, we'll come to that in a moment, and Paul Friend. First of all, Paul, your background in the world of cricket in Geelong, because you've been a cricket lover for many years as well as a player.
I have. I've just always football cricket, that was my life. And probably played for about 10 teams locally. Guild, East Belmont, at the early stages I finished up with St Francis Xavier for half a season. So Anarchy in the lead districts, I played a season in Melbourne. Been around, just always played cricket.
And one of the things we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is the Lords of Cricket, the game that's sitting on the table at the present time. It's a new board game maybe to us, but not to Paul Friend, because you actually basically invented or created this game when you were 12 years of age.
Yeah, around there somewhere. I was just in my bedroom at night with a couple of packs of cards, just created a game of cricket, which I thought was silly, and I just played it, and I picked all the teams that were touring against Australia, of course with myself as the opening bowler and opening batsman for Australia. And if I had some good friends, I'd let them play, and, well, they wouldn't play, I'd play by myself, but their names would appear in the score sheet. And I just played it, and I put it away after about 4 or 5 years and didn't think of it again until I became a parent.
And then, slowly but surely, yes, Harry Grace crept onto the scene. Now, Harry, your cricket background is one of, no wonder, legend status up there at, yes, the St Joseph's, the St Joseph's Cricket Club. You captained their thirds at 15 years of age.
Oh, it was something like that, Graham. I was fortunate enough to represent St Joseph's. It was in the thirds or the fourths. It's a long time ago now, in 1964. It was the first Saturday that St Joseph's were represented in the GCA. The turf was washed out on that day, and I played on the hard wicket. And yes, I was captain with a few of my mates. I was only a 14-year-old at that stage, but we played juniors in the morning and seniors in the afternoon, and I'm still involved at St Joseph's today.
So you can definitely lay claim to being the first playing captain of the St Joseph's Cricket Club in Geelong Cricket Association.
Well, that's the claim I've made, and lots of people have argued against it, but I'm sticking by what I'm saying here, Graham.
Now, you've combined forces with Paul, and we'll come to Paul in a minute, with this wonderful game, Lords of Cricket, and you've got a tie-in with the Steve Waugh Foundation.
Yes, we have, Graham. When Paul invented the game and looked to bringing it to the market, not only is he is a cricket tragic, but he's a philanthropist, if you can get your tongue around that one. And Paul thought it'd be a good idea to put something back into a charity. And the Steve Waugh Foundation does a lot of good things for those unfortunate people who basically fall through the cracks. So, there's cancer foundations, there's heart foundations and so on. But the Steve Waugh Foundation does a hell of a lot to look after people who aren't looked after by mainstream charities. And Paul has kindly arranged to have a proportion of the funds of the sale of the game go back to the Steve Waugh Foundation. Graham?
Now, guys, we've seen a few games come on the scene. The Test match cricket's one that I know that a lot of people would have played, where the fielders just stand there stagnantly and you've just got to pray that they get in. But explain how Lords of Cricket works to us, because it is a little bit different. Gives the guys like myself that like their fantasy sports also a chance to pick their team, and lots of different facets that you can actually enjoy if you are a cricket fan with the Lords of Cricket game.
Yeah, sure, Tim. It's it's a card game to start with. You use red cards or white cards, depending on whether you're playing Test match cricket or one-day internationals, or you can play 2020 cricket, depending on how much time you got. You pick a team from anywhere you like. You could have all of your neighbours playing against Bradman's Invincibles, or you could have the greatest Australian team ever against the greatest English team of all ever, anything like that. And you put your teams up, and you say you're going to play 2020 cricket. You get the appropriate cards, the right formula of cards, and the cards have got, you could be a wide, score cards, sort of any sort of cards you can have, all the different combinations of things that can happen during a game of cricket. Basically on the board, there's the board set out with stations to put the cards on, 6 stations for 6 balls of an over, and you bowl the over basically by revealing each card. score it in the score book, and when you're out, you're out, and when you get 10 guys out, you change innings. It's exactly the same as a game of cricket.
So from an idea that you had as a 12-year-old, Paul, when did you seriously consider it as something that you might be able to turn into a board game that not only you could enjoy in your bedroom, but that others could enjoy as well, and that's obviously doing fantastic things, raising money for the Steve Waugh Foundation as well. When did the idea actually come to you that you could make it something big?
Yeah, well, it started when my boys were playing under 11s at the Newtown and Shubble. Their first game, they'd been practicing for a few weeks, and all their mates were all together. They're playing in a game, and I was, square leg umpiring, and the coach was umpiring, and we said, well, who's going to score? And no one knew how to score. And it wasn't for one of the kids' grandmothers who used to score when she used to court her husband, and that's how she got him, apparently, by scoring the cricket. And she taught all the mothers. And I thought, geez, my boys, they're sports lovers, they've got to learn how to score. And I thought, well, the best way to teach them is this game that I remembered when I was a kid. And I sort of remembered the formula of cards that I needed. And I showed them how to play it. I normally thought it was just a one-person game, and I used to play it by myself. And two brothers started to play the game, and they argued like brothers, and they screamed and shouted, and they started having a great time. And I thought, well, geez, if they can have fun doing this, other kids can too, so why not market it and teach people how to score.
And you too, viewers, can be involved and enjoy Lords of Cricket with proceeds, as explained by Harry Grace, going towards the Steve Waugh Foundation. www.lordsofcricket.com. Lords of Cricket, all one word, .com. That's the place to go to and find out all the information. It's even got a Contact Us tab and all of the rules. You can even pick a dream team players list from 200 players that have got salary cap values. And we're going to give away one of these games today in the show. Harry Grace, you have Sir Harold, you have the question, because the answer to the question will receive a free Lords of Cricket game. You would go to contact us on www.lordsofcricket.com with your answer, and we'll announce the winner next week. So Harold Vince with the question.
Yes, Graham, thanks for that. Thanks for the big introduction. On the website, we at Lords of Cricket have put together a fantasy list of the top 200 cricketers. Already this list of cricketers has evoked a lot of discussion and argument, and it's been good fun. But in order to win the game, all we're asking people to do is to go to the website and have a look at the list of 200 players there, and just come back to us via the Contact Us on the website and tell us who we at Lords of Cricket have rated the number one cricket player of all time.
The number one player from the Dream Team Players list, www.lordsofcricket.com. We'll take a break on the Geelong Cricket Show. Yes, we are the Lords of Cricket here in Geelong, and we'll be back after this.